Don't this hit make my people wanna jump, jump. Don't this hit make my people wanna jump, jump. Don't this hit make my people wanna jump, jump. Don't this hit make my people wanna.
Now it's time for us to predict the forecast in the East. All I'm saying is prepare yourself for the Miami Heat. Y'all like the way I sang, don't you? Don't you? All right, so it's AIMEzing words, ladies and gentlemen, and I just want to discuss, what I'm predicting for the Eastern Conference, and I pretty much gave up the whole seeding thing because I've been wrong like the last couple of years, so I'm just going to let that rock and just say, you know what, let it go. Let it go, AIME. Just, you're never right because, injuries can change everything. But when I'm looking at the Eastern Conference, I'm going to talk about three teams that I'm watching out for. And number one, I mentioned them earlier, the Miami Heat. This team brings in Gerald Green, Amari Stoudemire. They signed Justice Winslow. You're bringing back Hassan Whiteside. Chris Bosh is coming back healthy. They traded for Goran Dragic last year. You still got Luol Deng. You still got D. Wade. Mario Chalmers coming off the bench. You still got Birdman. You still got Josh McRoberts, who missed most of last season. Another very good four-man. Miami's going to be a problem. No. I don't think you understand me. For all the real LeBron fans like me out there, we really should egg Pat Riley's house because he went out this summer and brought in some talent. And he automatically put them in championship contention because they're already right there next to the Cleveland Cavaliers as the best teams in the Eastern Conference. Moving on, in another team in that division is the Charlotte Hornets. I think Charlotte, you got Kemba Walker representing Rice. He's teaming back up with Jeremy Lamb. Al Jefferson coming back healthy. They brought in Nicholas Batum. It's really, really going to hurt them not having Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. But, Nicholas Batum is the same level as Gilchrist, but he can shoot. Charlotte is really going to be a problem coming out of the Eastern Conference. I think they're a team that, especially with the new seeding that the NBA has put in there, where divisions doesn't matter, they're a team that, to me, they can easily move into that top 4 or 5 spot, assuming everybody plays well and everybody gets healthy and Gilchrist comes back and is only an addition. Then I'm talking about the Milwaukee Bucks. Is another team that could be in the top 4. You got Jabari coming back off injury. You add Greg Monroe. We saw how they battle with the Chicago Bulls in the playoffs. The Greek Freak's going to be a little bit better this year. You got Michael Carter-Williams. Jason Kidd has clearly proven that not only was he a way better player on the court than Derek Fisher, he was a better player off the court as well, but we're just going to let that go. Shout out to the big homie Matt Barnes. But the Milwaukee Bucks can definitely be a top 4 team in the Eastern Conference. They're going to be a team that everybody has to look out for. They're going to be talented. They play hard. They play together, and they play smart. And you always got to look out for something like that. I will do this. I will give you my conference finals. And Adam Silver, he's going to be a happy man when May comes around. No. He's going to be happier than the dude that's finishing school that realizes that his parents are going to pay off his loans. Like, he's going to feel that good because it's going to be the Miami Heat versus the Cleveland Cavaliers. We are going to see LeBron James play against Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh, Eric Spoelstra, Pat Riley, and the rest of the Miami Heat organization in May for a shot to get to his 6th consecutive NBA Finals. And for Miami to say, you know what? We raised your 6 to 5 out of 6, sir. So it's going to get really, really spicy. That's what I'm predicting. The player to watch, for everybody that knows me, you guys are going to say it's predictable. But I'm saying LeBron, and it's not because of the way they lost. Well, partly it is because of the way they lost, but it's also because... So Reggie Miller wants to say Larry Bird is better than me. Never saw Bird have to battle the way Bron had to battle. You got Kevin Durant saying I'm the best player in the world. You got Klay Thompson saying Steph Curry's the best player in the world immediately after the finals. You got James Harden multiple times saying I'm the best player in the world. Oh, it's time. I think this is the season we may see LeBron James get his 5th and final MVP. Last shot with Kyrie being hurt, K-Love being hurt. You hope Tristan Thompson contract situations get figured out sooner rather than later. I think it's time that LeBron has his Jordan in 96 year. And I'm not trying to compare it, obviously. But that year, the Bulls had lost to the Orlando Magic in the conference finals in 1995. They had Dennis Rodman. You bring in Tony Kukoc. You bring in Ron Harper. You make your team better. And Jordan was out to prove to the rest of the world, like, hey, I was just playing baseball for a year, so you know what I mean. Y'all need to relax. This is still my league. I think it's Bron's time. I think he'll be the best player in the world still, and he'll be the player to watch out east. And I also want to talk about the best player on the worst team. And it seems like every year we got to go through this thing with the Knicks. Like, Melo, you got some solid pieces around you, so you might make it to the playoffs. But we all know how talented Carmelo Anthony is. We all know how good he is. We all know that it doesn't matter what era you put Carmelo Anthony in, he's a bucket getter. He's a top 10 player in the world. Probably the second best scorer in the world to Kevin Durant, with the most complete offensive game and his ability to post up, spot up shooting, and shooting off the dribble. Carmelo's still going to be on a bad team. And, that's all I got to say. This is a few amazing words about the Eastern Conference and what we can expect this year. I can't wait to see how things pan out.